Do you ever feel exhausted without knowing why? It's a question that Marcia, a woman in her 40s, recently posed to her friends. She's weary, not from physical exertion, but from the daily onslaught of microaggressions. These subtle, often unintentional acts of discrimination are a constant drain on her energy and self-esteem. Her friend Hope, a woman in her 30s, knows the feeling all too well. She's been on the receiving end of unsolicited shoulder pats and pet names, each one a tiny prick to her dignity. Christabel, the youngest of the group, has been called by a diminutive of her name, despite her explicit request to the contrary. And Faith, another friend in her 40s, frequently finds herself excluded from meetings, only to be met with feigned surprise when she inquires about it. It's all micro, but it adds up. It chips away at your confidence, makes you feel invisible, like you don't belong. So what do? We can't just keep letting it happen. These words echo in our minds as we navigate the world of microaggressions. The answer isn't simple, but it's vital that we seek solutions. You see, microaggressions, though they might seem small and insignificant, can have a profound impact on our mental and emotional well-being. One possible approach is education. It might sound cliché, but knowledge truly is power. It's about making people aware of their actions, even if they are unintentional. It's about explaining the negative impact of a casual comment, a harmless joke, or a friendly touch. It's about showing them that their actions, no matter how small, contribute to a larger, more harmful narrative. But let's be real, sometimes people are fully aware of what they're doing. It's not always ignorance. Sometimes it's a power play, a subtle way to assert dominance or belittle someone else. In these cases, it's crucial to document these incidents. It's not about keeping a record of grudges, but about having evidence to support your claims if you decide to take it higher. It's about standing up for yourself and demanding respect. Which brings us to the third important point: self-care. It's about reminding ourselves that we are worthy and deserving of respect. It's about not letting these microaggressions diminish our confidence or make us feel invisible. It's about reclaiming our power and asserting our right to exist without being subjected to these subtle forms of discrimination. In the end, it all comes down to this. We each have to find our own way to fight back. Sometimes it's calling them out directly. Other times it's documenting everything and taking it higher. And sometimes it's just self-care, reminding ourselves that we are worthy and deserving of respect. Because ultimately it's about seeking solutions, not just for ourselves, but for everyone who faces the subtle yet destructive force of microaggressions. We have each other too. This sisterhood is our strength. The words hang in the air, a reminder of the potent bond that forms when women rally together. The strength of sisterhood is not just about shared experiences, but also about mutual support, a collective power that is often underestimated. Every time they meet, their bond is fortified, their resolve strengthened. It's not just about the coffee or the shared laughter, it's about the power of understanding, the power of empathy. It's about acknowledging the subtle cuts of bias and saying, we see it, we feel it, and together we will fight it. This isn't just a group of women sharing stories, this is a sisterhood, a fortress against microaggressions. Their unity is their shield, their shared experience is their sword, their strength is in their unity, their power in their resolve. To fighting microaggressions, one latte at a time.